This substantial pass of 7.3 kilometers is located to the west of Umzimkhulu in KZN. It's a mix of gravel and tar, with a major portion being tarred. The pass descends a total of 238 vertical meters, producing an average gradient of 1 in 26, but there's one steep section at 1 in 6 just after the summit on the eastern side. It also has many sharp corners, and a speed limit of 60 kilometers per hour is best adhered to. The small section on the western side of the pass is currently under construction. The rest of the pass is in fairly good condition and is tarred. This is a high-altitude traverse and is subject to mountain mists in summer and snow during winter. The pass starts at its western end, close to the village of Nolangeni. Just before the start of the pass, you'll see the Emmaus mission station on the right-hand side of the hill close to the road. As you approach a sharp left-hand bend in the road, the bulk of the mountain known as Emmaus Ridge looms dead ahead. The pass skirts this ridge on its northern side via the natural low point known as Schimper's Neck. The gradient leading up towards the summit is fairly gentle at between 1 in 14 and 1 in 20. Just before the summit there's a double S-bend with some fairly sharp corners. The pass carries a 60 km per hour speed limit with very good reason. The town of Umzimkhulu, which lies 10 kilometers beyond the eastern end of the pass, is surrounded by farms and rolling hills and situated in the foothills of the Drakensberg. It's a small town at the entrance of what was previously an enclave of the Eastern Cape, but is now part of KwaZulu-Natal. From the summit of 1,432 meters, the descent begins immediately at a considerably steeper gradient than the ascent. The next 2 kilometers has gradients as steep as 1 in 10, plus there are 2 sharp S-bends which follow quickly. From the town of Umzimkhulu, 2 of the highest peaks of the Drakensberg are found, and they can be seen from many miles away. These are namely the Hutchinson's Peaks, the South and North Peak, 3,252 meters and 3,258 meters respectively. Many pollution-free rivers cascade down the sides of the berg, then along the Umkomaas, Umzimkhulu-Pulele, Umzimvubu rivers, and further north to the Tugela. There are several internationally important Bushman painting sites, which vary in age from 4,000 years old to only 150 years old. Umzimkhulu is a wonderful mixture of culture, including English, Afrikaans, Xhosa, and Zulu. The name Umzimkhulu means the big or great house. About 90.8% of the population reside in rural areas, whilst the remaining 9.2% are urban-based. At the 4.3 kilometer point, a smaller road forms a T-junction coming in from the right. From this point, the road levels off for the next 400 meters, then begins descending again at a much easier gradient of 1 in 15, which remains steady till the end of the pass at the 7.4 kilometer mark, opposite the small village of Pufunina. Remain on this road, which will get you to the town of Umzimkhulu, which is 10 kilometers further. Much of this area is tribal trustland, and most areas are unfenced, which means the dangers of finding livestock on the roads is fairly high. This road is best avoided at night. The town of Umzimkhulu faces severe backlogs with respect to water, sanitation and electricity provision. And here's a perfect example of how the locals drive.